Okay, next step.
All right, prior authorization and verification. This is funny. Some of these steps are funny. This is like asking the insurance company, "Hey, can I do my job? Will you pay me for it?" So this is basically how I interpret this step.
That's basically what it's about. So again, that's going to be like a grouped in one thing kind of case study. So prior authorization. This example is going to be for the chain of clinics from Boston. And they were doing a prior authorization for a lot of their patients. In this case, actually for diabetes and obesity drugs. And so basically the flow was for specific drugs, you get the patient information from Epic. They were using Epic.
What's it called? Ozempic, right?
I think, yeah.
Ozempic, yeah. Okay.
Or any other like brand.
Yeah, but I think that's like the main, the
most popular, the first one.
Yeah.
Right. So get the patient data out of Epic and fill in the form in an external platform that was called Cover My Meds, and get the results back. And they specifically said, that's a quote from the client, if you could cut 5 minutes from each prior authorization, that would be an amazing save.
And this is a good point. This is why I like this example, is that we don't need to automate the entire process, because actually we didn't automate the entire process. Because we came to an agreement that only 80%, for example, I just made that number up, but let's say it's around there, we can automate, and the rest is left for human intervention. Because sometimes this is enough. Sometimes it's enough to automate only 50% or even 20% of the very high volume, mundane tasks that are very time consuming in a process, and it's still going to bring a lot of value, efficiency, and speed, and save your resources in your processes.
This one was actually estimated for $110K a year, because it was like 3,000 hours yearly.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
crazy. That was a huge one. And speaking of prior authorization, we actually have a second one prepared, and this one is super interesting for me. So we work with a healthcare tech company, and they are supporting multiple practices. They are creating an external tools like a supporting software for different companies. And the challenge was to get information which codes require pre-authorization at which payers, and that, Carl, can change monthly or usually quarterly. So they needed to monitor that, right?
So do you even know who decides who needs pre-auth cards? It's the insurance company, right?
Insurance company, the payers, right. So for 10K codes for 6 big payers, and of course all of their branches, we used mostly API to do, and I see you're sitting, 2 million check per quarter. 2 million individual check. One check, is like a code and a payer.
Yeah, but it takes you the whole quarter to do it, right?
It would take you I think it's impossible to do manually. I don't know how many people would do it.
I'm pretty sure you can hire an army of low labor people to do this. Hold on.
It's 2 million check.
I'm sure it's possible. Hold on, 2 million.
Okay.
Let me get my calculator. Divided by how many working days are there in
3 months? Gonna be
60 working days.
60 working days.
60, and then times 8.
8 hours.
These 8 hours
and
of work,
60 minutes.
right? And then
times 60 minutes.
Times 60, but I have to put this in parentheses because the laws of math apply here. And this is 69
a minute.
Meaning,
you need to do 69 a minute throughout 8 hours a day.
That's a lot for a whole quarter. Yeah, I guess
that is impossible for a human being.
For one, you can probably get 20 people working nonstop to do that.
But if you start with a first one, until you do it another time, it's gonna be 3 months.
Yeah, for sure. How long does this take?
Half a day, 10 to 12
hours.
What?
Half a day?
Half a day for 2 minutes.
That's crazy. Technology is getting crazy. Did you see, I'm going to go on a rant here. Did you see the Kawasaki headless horse thing?
No.
Hold on, let me send you a link of this, man. Let me just hold on.
Headless horse.
Yeah,
It sounds scary.
Headless horse. I don't know if it's a headless horse, man. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, there
sorry.
you are.
Sorry.
Sorry, but this has nothing to do with RCM, and we don't endorse Kawasaki anyone. I just wanted to show you how crazy technology is getting.
Oh, so we have we have a laugh on the chat.
Okay.
Let me open that. That's gonna be okay. I need to handle the.
Hold on, it's like it's not even out yet. They said it's gonna be out in 2050, which means I want this for my 65th birthday from Flobotics. And it's a good thing I'm also the CFO. I'll get that.
Introducing the all-new Kawasaki Corleo, a four-legged robot powered by hydrogen.
That's actually
Look at this.
Equipped with artificial intelligence, Corleo is designed to be ridden much like a horse on rough and varied terrain. The machine walks on four independent robotic legs, allowing it to move with balance and stability across different surfaces.
All right, that's enough. You guys want to check that out?
Wow.
That's cool. It's not going to be out for another 25 years, according to Kawasaki.
Let me fix the sharing screen.
Oh, you got to put the Flobotics back here. You messed up the Flobotics sign. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. We're having technical difficulties. This is what happens when I get excited about technology and headless horses, machines from Kawasaki.
Do I have a screen sharing? Yeah, I have it.
We have another question.
Oh, great.
I think we have another question.
Yeah, I had that.
Hopefully it's not about the Kawasaki headless horses. I don't know much about it.
I hope my RCM runs as good as this horse.
Exactly. This is going to be awesome. All right,
back to the topic. Back to
the topic. Let's try to get back to the topic.
Right. So we had a prior authorization here, and the next one is actually charge capture. But in the meantime, probably I think something super important is actually that this is the point where actually the encounter happening. So patient seeing a doctor, and that's a step that, yeah, at least for now, is something that we want to happen, and we don't want to automate it.
I don't know, man. You know, I think we're getting pretty close to AI having AI diagnosis, right? Think about it. 3 years ago, the developers and graphic designers weren't losing jobs to AI, but now, you know, like I have no need in Flobotics. Almost no need for copyright. Like deep research in ChatGPT, like, you know, I can write an article in, I don't know, in an hour that's fantastic with headers and all the HTML stuff that Google wants to see within a day and not a month.
Okay, but that's one thing. But the second thing is actually patient seeing the doctor.
Listen, here, let me tell you a story, right? So I had a problem with my ear. So I had this ringing in my ear. You know, it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then I had the inner ear fullness right here. So imagine like you get water stuck in your ear, but I had it really deep. It never went away. So it kept getting worse and worse. So I went to the doctor, the throat, ear, and
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, patient coming to a doctor.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me finish the story. So okay. I went to the ear doctor, and you know, it didn't get better. I went to 4 ear doctors. I think like over a span of 8 months, and I saw some of them multiple times. So it was like probably like 6 or 7 visits. And doctor in the end's like, "You're fine." You know, we did every single test. You know. You're fine. Blood test, cholesterol, stuck little cameras up my nose, right? Like, you're fine. And then I was like, eureka moment. I was like, hey, I've had it a couple of times in my life where I've had ear pain, and it's caused by my tooth, right? And hold on. Let me send you a picture. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, that's gonna be another off topic. Sorry,
another off topic. Let me just bear with me.
Okay.
All right. Oh no,
you have it here.
Okay, no. So I can put it here.
I can put it here, right?
Right.
If you put it here, I can zoom in.
So maybe this will be easier, and I'll just delete it afterwards. All right, check it out, guys. Totally random off top, but my wisdom tooth, this right one. So here, this right one that's laying down, right?
Yeah, this sideways
So
one.
I uploaded this image to ChatGPT, and I asked it if one of these wisdom tooth could be the problems of my ringing in my ear and my inner ear fullness and the pain it was causing me. And it was like, oh yeah, for sure, but not the top one, the bottom one.
This one,
Right?
the sideways one.
But a couple of dentists in my life, like years ago, were like, do these hurt? It's like, is this causing you pain? And I was like, no. He's like, just leave them, man. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to remove them. Just leave them. So I was like, all right. Until ChatGPT, I worked with ChatGPT, right? And we figured out it's gonna be good if I remove it. I removed it. Guess what?
Pain in the ear.
No more ringing.
Okay.
No more ringing. No more inner ear fullness.
So you're trying to say that like you posted that in the ChatGPT and that actually solves your ear problems.
I mean, it didn't solve it, and I had to go to the dentist and
Oh, right,
get the thing
removed. Okay.
removed. So all I'm trying to say is I think we're a little closer than you think of actually having AI diagnose us with certain things, especially since we're connected. We have heart rates connected to machines.
Oh, you told me about your intelligence scales.
Yeah, that checks everything. But let's keep
Okay,
going. Sorry.
okay.